Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Ajay. I'm a full stack developer trainee at NxtWave IB Hubs. In this video, we are going to see a fully responsive React website, and we also do the code walkthrough. So without any late, let's get started. So this is the website we are talking about. In this website, we contain 3 pages. The first one is login page, the one which we are viewing right now. And the second one is home page, and the third one is bookshelf page. The both home page and bookshelf page are accessed by only the login user. So I'm trying to access the home page. Let's see what happens. See again, I'm redirected to login page. Then now I will try to access the bookshelf page. See again, it's redirected to login page. So, to access the home page and bookshelf page, definitely we need the username and password. So I know the username and password. I'm logging in. So let me provide a wrong password here. Let's see what happens. If I provide a wrong password, then I am getting username and password did not match. So now I provide the right password. See, I have logged in. So only the authorized users can only log into the web page. And here is the home page. You see, this is the nav bar. Here is the home page and this bookshelf page. Currently, now we are in the home page right now. And this is the bookshelf page. Yeah, these are all books. So I used CSS transition property to achieve this animation for both the buttons. These are all the top rated books. You can see over here. I used a third-party package React Sleek to achieve this view. I used API calls to get the data regarding the books. You can also see here a find book button. If I click on this button, again we navigate to bookshelf page. You can see here, I'm clicking on the book page, find book, then I navigated to bookshelf page. So this is the bookshelf page. In this page, you see left bar over here and the set option over here. These are both are used to filter the books. Now we are in the all section. You can see over here all is highlighted. If you see here, the status of this book is red. And for this, currently reading, and for this, want to read. So if I click on here on the left bar, I click on the red, it filters all the books contain only the status is red. You can see here the status of this book is red, and all the books contain the status is red. If I click on the currently reading, it again filters to currently reading. You can see over here. If I click on any book, it will open a new page where we can find little bit more details about the selected book. Let me show you. Let me access this page. See, I clicked on the page on the book, then I navigated to a new page where I can find more about author and about book. So here is the footer section also. The home page, here is the footer section. The bookshelf page is the footer section. Now let's see the mobile view. This is the mobile view. Currently we are in the bookshelf page. Let me show you the home page. This is the home page. Here is the React link. I click on find books. Again, navigate to bookshelf page. I click on any book. It shows the details about the book. And here is the nav bar. I click on logout. This is the login page. This is the mobile link. So now let's see the. Now let's go to the code also. Currently, I am in app.js file. These are my components. These are all my components. You can see home component, login component, navbar, footer, bookshelf. These are all components whichever I have used in the website. If you see here, this piece of code is wrapped with which component, right? Why? Because whenever we logged in, we are accessing the home page, right? We see the URL, then we find this slash over there. See, for the login page, you can see /login. This is our URL. You can see here /login. For the login component, we are using /login. And for the home page, we are using /. And for the bookshelf, we can see /self. And these are all for the navigation purpose. When we click on the home button, then the URL changes to /. Whenever we click on the bookshelf page, the URL changes to /self. And whenever we click on any book item, then it will change to /book/ and the ID of the book. This functionality is obtained by this switch component. So if you see here, these three components are in the protected route. The protected route, in the sense, it protects these three pages from unauthorized users. In the sense, without username and login, username and password, they cannot able to access this home page, bookshelf page. So to achieve this functionality, let me show you the login page. See, this is the login page, right? Whenever the user gives the username and password, right username and password, the browser sends a request to the server. Then the server gives a response. If the username and password is right, it matches with the username and password which is stored in the server, then it gives a JW token as a response. Then we access the JW token and we store it in our browser as a cookie. If you see here, there is no cookie available with JWT name. So whenever I log in, I am giving the right username and password. Then whenever I click on the login button, it sends the username and password whichever I have typed over here to the server, and the server matches this username and password with the inbuilt username and password. If both the username and password are matches, then it will send a JW token as a response. Let's see. Now I'm clicking on the login button. See. Server sent a JW token as it is. The username and password are right. Correct username and password. Then we are storing this JW token as a cookie. Here in the cookie section, you can find our website URL over here. So in that, we are storing the JW token. I will show the code over here. Whenever we click on the logout button, then we will remove the JW token from the browser and we will navigate it to the login page. What happens? Whenever we click on the login or logout button, the browser checks for the condition whether the JW token is present in the cookie section or not. The JW cookie sections, if the JW token is present in the cookie section, then the browser navigates to the home page. If I refresh, there is no JW token over here. That is why the browser did not open the home page. Now I will log in. Logged in. Here is the JW token. If I refresh, in the browser check for the JW token. If the JW token is already present, then we are open the home page. You can able to see the home page right. So this is the functionality for the login page. You can find the code. You can see the code here. Here is the login button. Whenever I click on the login button, this function will be called on submitting. On click submit is called. Here is the on click submit function. In this function, we are making a API call with method post method, and we are giving the username and password in the body section, and we are making a request for the server. Then server checks for the username and password. If it matches, then it sends a response. Here here we have used a conditional statement. So if the response is okay, which in the sense if matches the username and password, then it sends the JW token. If the response is success, we are accessing the JW token and calling this function render login success function. Render login success function is called and accessing the JW token as a prop, and we are storing the JW token as a cookie. Here's the here's the cookie name. This is the value of the cookie, and here's the expiry for the cookie. Right? This is the functionality we have seen in the website. Okay. Now let's go to app.js. You can see here I used a protector route for these three components. So I open a protector route component index.js file. So here the protector route. In this protector route, it's getting the cookie name JW token from the which we have stored in the browser. So if the JW token is present, then it will returns the home page. If the JW token is not present, then it will returns the login page. This is the reason why we are not able to access the home page and other pages without the right username and password. So this component is protecting these three components. Okay. You see here, this is the home component. For all components, I used class components. You can see over here, this is the class component. And if you see for the login also, for login also I use class component. For bookshelf, you can see, yeah, class component. If you observe here, for these three components, I used API calls to get the data. You can see here, we are seeing this data, top rated books. I used API call to get this data. For the same for the bookshelf. See, these are the books. I got this data from by making API call. You can see this bookshelf. They are making API call. See, if you see here in this option section, they're making API call with method get, and you are using authorization, bearer, and the token. If the user is authorized, in the sense if the user logged in with the correct username and password, then only the home page will be rendered. Then here it checks the condition. Token is cookie.getOff. It takes the cookie from the browser, and if it's not undefined, then this API will be called. If the cookie is undefined, then the API will be failed. What happens if I give other than the preferred URLs? Let me show. You can see here for home it's slash, for bookshelf is slash bookshelf, for this page slash book slash, and the ID of the book. This is the ID of the book. What happens if I give a long URL slash ag. See what happens. It shows page not found. Go to the if you want to go to the code snap.js, there is a not found page. This component is rendered if we give the wrong URL. If we give the slash login, then login page will be rendered. If we give a slash, then it will be rendered component. You can able to see slash self when we open the bookshelf page, etc. So this is the code, and this is my website. That's all for today. Thank you.